Hello guys and welcome to a new music class with Miguel. Today we're going back to learning new things. We have finished with our song and now we're going to learn something called power chords. Now, these are very simple and they're very useful for guitar players because every power chord has the same shape in your hand, okay? It's not like, for example, C has this shape, G has this shape, F has this shape. Power chords all have the same shape, but the name of the power chord will change depending on where you put it on the guitar. So let's just begin with this. First, the first power chord we're going to learn is A5. Okay, all power chords will have the number 5 in them. Okay, so A5 is this chord right here. Okay, if you see, you're only going to use 3 fingers, fingers 1, 3, and 4. So 1, 3, and 4. You will not use the middle finger, okay? You will never use the middle finger, okay? I will be very careful when I'm grading you so that you're not using this finger. And where exactly are you going to put them in the guitar? Well, this right here, your finger number 1, will go on the 6th string, 5th fret, as it says right here. And the note you play right here, that is an A. That is why this power chord is called A5. So you put finger number 1 here on the 5th fret, then you put finger 3 on the string right below it, okay, but 2 frets apart. You see here, this is the 5th fret, so this is going to be 6th and 7th. Fingers 3 and 4 will be on the 7th fret. Finger 3 on the 5th string, 7th fret, and finger 4 on the 4th string, 7th fret. So you have these 3 notes. You're only going to play those 3 notes. You will not play the first 3 strings. You only play those 3 strings. In power chords, we only play the strings we are pressing with our left hand. Okay? So it should sound like this. Okay, this is an A5 or an A power chord. That is the first chord we're going to learn. Okay, the next chord is going to be D5. Now D5 is exactly the same shape, but the difference is that now instead of playing the 6th string, the 5th, and the 4th, we're going to play the 5th, the 4th, and the 3rd. So from A5, we simply move everything 1 string down, like this. Okay? On the same fret, the 5th fret, number 1, finger number 1, that note is going to be a D. So that is going to give it the name of D5 or D power chord. And when you play it, again, you only play the 3 strings you are pressing, like this. We're not going to play the 6th string because a lot of you have that problem. Okay, do not do this. Not good. Only play the 3 strings you are pressing with your fingers. One thing you can do is like you can put your middle finger right on top of the 6th string, not pressing it, but like just on top of it so that it's muted. And you play. Okay, so that is D5. And then the next chord is E5. And the easy thing about the E5 is it's the same shape as the D5 on the same strings, but it's going to be 2 frets away. So 1 fret, 2 frets. So this is the E5. Okay, we begin with finger 1 on the 7th fret. That note is E. That is why we give it the name E5 or E power chord. And the other 2 fingers, fingers 3 and 4, are going to be on the 9th fret, okay? And it should sound like this. So we have A5, D5, and E5. Okay, again, A5, D5, E5, D5, A5, okay? So we're going to do a little exercise with these 3 chords, okay, which is actually a song. It's called Wild Thing. You can look it up online. It's a very famous song from the 1970s. Yes, 70s. Okay, it's a rock song, and a lot of power chords are used a lot. in rock. So it's very, very helpful. Now with this exercise, you're going to be using an online metronome, okay? We have explained this before. You're going to have this metronome here in Google. You're going to Google online metronome and you will set the BPM. BPM means beats per minute. You will put it at 90 BPM, okay? So that when you play it, you get the metronome at 90 BPM, okay? The exercise and the song is going to look like this. So you have those three chords, and here I have put this strumming pattern in which you're going to play beats 1, 2, number 3 you will not play it, and then you play the and the 4. So it's going to sound 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. So on the 1 and 2 we play A5, then on the and 4 we play D5. Same thing will happen here. The first two chords are going to be E5 on the 1 and 2, and then here on the D5 it's and 4. So the exercise with the metronome should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so you play those two bars, then you repeat because you have the repetition bar right here. You repeat again from the beginning, and then you simply play this A5 as a whole note. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me do it again for you. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the exercise. Okay, it is very simple to understand. Maybe the changes will not be that easy for you, but the easy thing is that it's the same shape, just changing from strings or from frets. But the shape of the power chords are always going to be the same. It's always the shape using these three fingers, okay? Same shape. And be careful that between fingers 1 and fingers 3 and 4, you have 1 fret difference that is not being played. Okay, if you do this, that's gonna sound awful. Okay, there's no fret difference. Okay, it should be 2 frets away. Always, every time. All power chords will be the same. The only difference is where you do them on the guitar, but the shape is gonna be always exactly the same. Okay, so as a task, you're gonna play this exercise. You're going to record yourself with the metronome. I want to hear the metronome in the background, okay? Do that, and then you upload it to Schoology, okay? Remember to set the metronome at 90 BPM. This is mandatory. If you're feeling like you want to take on a challenge, you can put the BPM at a higher number, okay? So that it's more difficult, okay? If you're feeling that it's too fast for you, 90 BPM, maybe do it at 85. No less than that, because then it's going to be too slow. Okay, so minimum 85. Required 90. If you want to go faster, be my guest. You can do that. So don't forget to do that. Practice, upload the video to Schoology, and I will see you next class. Bye-bye.